Hello everyone, today we are breaking down the Season 2 Episode 7 trailer for Fallout. But before that, remember, like the video, helps out the channel a lot, and subscribe, and yada yada yada. Let's get to it. The first thing we see is the Ghoul, Maximus, and Thaddeus having an interaction that doesn't seem to be going too well. Last episode, Dogmeat led Maximus and Thaddeus to the Ghoul. I think it was in order to save the Ghoul from the pole he was rotting on, but the super mutant saved him from that fate beforehand. So Dogmeat just led them to him. The last time these characters met, it wasn't exactly a great meeting. It was in the last episode of Season 1, and the Ghoul took out a bunch of Brotherhood of Steel guys. And then Lucy chose to go with the Ghoul instead of staying with Max, so Max isn't exactly fond of him. The Ghoul is probably indifferent towards Max. The Ghoul wants to know how Maximus has the cold fusion technology. Cold fusion is basically the holy grail of power sources that everyone was fighting over in Season 1. The Ghoul first found out about cold fusion when he was still Cooper Howard before the bombs dropped. He even saw it. Hank was carrying it to give to Mr. House in exchange for the automated man technology, which is basically a mind control chip. The Ghoul knows that the cold fusion technology is very valuable, and a lot of people will be coming after it. Especially the Brotherhood of Steel, since Max stole it from them. So I'm sure the Ghoul is probably telling him to get rid of it, especially if he's going to be traveling with him. Because I'm sure both will be trying to find Lucy at this point, who is with her dad at the underground Vault-tec facility. In the next shot, we see the overseer of Vault 32, Stephanie, leaving her vault to see Betty, who is the overseer of Vault 33. The last time these two had a meeting, it did not go well. Vault 33 is having issues with water. Their water chip broke, and they will be running out soon. Betty asked Stephanie if they could help out and give them some of their water. Steph refused, unless Betty gives her the lockbox that Hank, Lucy's dad, brought with him before they originally entered Vault 31 all those years ago. And from this still, it seems Betty has brought the lockbox. The question is, what's in it? Could it be something as simple as keepsakes from the pre-war era, something Steph could have nostalgia over, or could it be more personal? Could Steph and Hank have been lovers pre-war, and that is how she knows about the lockbox? Or maybe they were brother and sister. Steph and Lucy were great friends. Maybe that is why Steph took an interest in Lucy, because she was actually her aunt. Or maybe it's none of that, and it's much more devious, some kind of weapon. I don't know, if you have any ideas, let me know. In the next shot, we see Lucy wearing a yellow dress and holding a crowbar. So in the last episode, she attempted to take her father back to Vault 33 to stand trial. But before they left, Hank was kind of proven right about surface dwellers and whatnot, that they are more savages than humans, and that the work he's doing in this underground Vault-tec office is kind of important. He's putting the automated man chips to good use, and making people much more friendly. Granted, they don't exactly have free will anymore, but still. So it seems Lucy decided to stay and see what's up. Lucy wants people to be nicer, and maybe she's going to hear her father out, and see if the automated man can actually help people. Or Hank, when he initially grabbed her, already put a chip on her. So this is all the automated man's doing. We really don't know much about how this tech works, so maybe you can adjust the strength of the chip. So on Lucy, for example, it's on a lower setting. So she still has free will, but she's more suggestible. So Hank can manipulate her into the daughter he wants. In the next shot, we see Coop with the cold fusion technology, handing it over to who I believe is Mr. House. The suit sleeve is what is making me think that. The only thing with that is, why is Coop giving him it? The only thing I can think of is that he's trying to get on House's good side. Robert House in episode 5 seemingly knows everything. At least that's what he kind of told Coop. Maybe Coop's current plan is to have House help him figure out who is going to be the one to drop the bombs. The person who is secretly in charge of Vault-tec. So then he and Moldaver can target the real people behind this whole thing, and maybe put a stop to it. In the next shot, we see a Deathclaw on the New Vegas Strip, and we see Maximus in a suit of power armor, ready to do battle with it. I have a lot of questions about this, like how did Max get the power armor? Why are they here? Well, let me speculate a bit. I would assume the ghoul and Max went back to New Vegas to look for Lucy or any signs of Hank. Maybe they got into the Lucky 38 to see if House is still alive and I guess now robotic. Because if anyone would know where someone is, it's House. House will help them only if they take care of the Deathclaw problem on the strip. So he gives Max a suit of power armor to fight off the creatures. That is my guess. If you have a better one, let me know. And in the last shot, we see Norman using the global comm system, trying to speak with his father Hank. Norman is in an old Vault-tec building and is finding out a lot, like how most of the vaults are just experiments. And he wants to know what is going to happen to Vault 33, because he still has a lot of people he cares about living there. He does not want to see them die, and if he can help it, he would like to save them. And that is it for the trailer. What did you think of it? Leave it down in the comments below, and if you want more Fallout content, please subscribe and like the video. Check out the Twitter link in the description below, and as always, have an awesome day.